Hey everybody, right, okay, so this is another episode of the Marketing Made Simple show. Now I'm going to talk about a few things that's not necessarily directly aligned with marketing, but something that will help you with your business. So there's 5 things that I'm going to share with you today. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about is how you need to make sure that you surround yourself with the right kind of people. Because if you're in the wrong environment, if you're not spending your time with the right people in the environment that's designed to win, then it's always going to be a struggle. It's going to be a battle. Let me explain what I mean by that. So if you are networking, for example, a lot of us business people are out there, we're meeting people, we're networking with like-minded others. Now, here is the problem. If that audience are not already producing to some level in terms of the revenue, then they can't afford your services. So they don't have money for you because they're still trying to make money for themselves. Your job is to make sure that you're putting yourself in these right circles, these right environments that's designed to win. Who are that particular audience? Where are they? What do they do? Where do they spend their time? That's the ones that you've got to spend your time developing and nurturing and turning into prospects. So there's a saying in sales that says that spend time with prospects, invest time rather with prospects, and spend time with suspects, because you need to be able to identify the difference. So spending your time with the right people is so important. The second thing is stop watching TV. Seriously guys, TV, the pollution, the spew, the negativity, the situation that we're in right now in the world, and you know what's going on with everything, it just amplifies it when you're constantly just sucking in that information from TV, because it's not good news, it's always bad news. They know they need to produce bad news because bad news gets the attention, and if they get the attention, they make more money. It's as simple as that. This is what advertising has become like with the news. Certainly, the news is no longer there to inform you, it's there to startle you because they can get your attention and trade it for more money. That's exactly what they're doing. So stop watching TV. And now if you do watch TV, watch something that's empowering, something that's educational, something that's going to show you new skills, new techniques. Now listen, I'm not saying don't have some downtime. Downtime's super important, but just make sure that you're not polluting yourself with this negativity in lots of different ways as well. Not just from the news in the media, but just, you know, a lot of the programs that people watch are just junk. It's trash and it's not good. So that is, I think it's a really important thing. And let me explain why. Like we're very mindful nowadays. We spend a lot more time investing in ourselves, in our training, in our personal development. But if you're spending, you know, an hour a day, 2 at the tops, developing yourself personally, whether that's through mindfulness exercises, meditation, yoga, you know, reading, whatever it is, if you're doing that for an hour, maybe 2 a day tops, but then you're spending 6 hours a day watching trash TV, it's not going to work, is it? It's not going to counterbalance the negativity that you're getting. Plus, the other 18 hours of the day, well, that's providing you don't sleep like some of us entrepreneurs do. Not that I'm saying you should wear that as a badge of honor, but you know, you've got to understand yourself and learn how you operate. But if you're spending 18 hours a day as a total, or thereabouts, for the most part taking negative information in, can you understand why you feel a certain way, why you feel challenged and down and beaten and maybe negative yourself? Stop watching TV, start watching or start reading things that's going to empower you. Listen to podcasts that's educational, watch videos like things like this, as long as you find it entertaining or educational. The third thing, social media. This is another thing. Like, social is so vital for people in business. It works, it continues to work, it gets the leads, it builds relationship, it develops trust. But be careful, because it's not 100% true. The things that you see on social, you're only seeing filters of the perfect life. You're not seeing the challenges and the issues and the problems and the fights and the battles and the scars that it leaves. You don't see any of that because no one wants to show you that. So my little hack would be spend more time creating content for social media rather than consuming content. Now, I'm not saying don't engage with others. That's super important. It includes in the title, social media. Be social, but spend more of your time creating content than you do consuming it. And I guarantee one thing will happen. You will begin to feel better. Promise you this. The next thing, if you drive a car, don't just listen to the radio. Don't just listen again to more news channels promoting negativity spew on you. Just bleh. Like, listen to stuff that's educational. If you want to learn how to get better at selling, listen to some podcasts, listen to some audiobooks, listen to like YouTube videos, just the audio version of them. Do something that's going to educate you. Don't just sit there listening to the same thing, the same people, the same moaning, the same challenges, because I guarantee that if you could go back 20, 30 years, I guarantee the problems that people's talking about right now on the media, on the news, on the radio is exactly the same. They're still talking about, illness, they're still talking about debt, they're still talking about problems and war and terrorism, and everything's the same. It's just moved on. We've got more channels to spew that on you right now as well. So turn your vehicle into an education machine, into something that you can develop yourself, learn more about yourself, whether that is through sales or personal development, or maybe it's just listening to an autobiography of somebody that's successful in the space that you want to be in as well. And then finally, the fifth thing, the last thing, read more. Now, when I say read more, that doesn't necessarily mean actually pick up a book and read more. Reading more could also be listening to podcasts. It could be listening to audiobooks by the authors of these books. But absorb that information in more. In your car, as I've just said, do it at any opportunity that you've got. Develop you. If you want to become more valuable, and this is where it all links back together and ties into your business and marketing. If you want to be more valuable to the marketplace, then become more valuable to the marketplace. I'll say that again for you. If you want to become more valuable to the marketplace, then you have to become more valuable to the marketplace. Read more, study, spend your time becoming that practitioner of your field, not just your product or service, but the entire industry that you're in. Know it inside out, know what your competitors are doing, know where things are moving, what's the next trend, what's happening next. Learn this stuff and really, really set yourself above everybody else. Make the difference, make the mark, take the actual, just go for it, move forward, keep on pushing. Don't settle for what you have. We are in, I don't want to say it, uncharted waters, but we are in difficult times for some people right now. But it's also difficult times represent great opportunities. There's a lot of fantastic opportunities. A lot of people need support. A lot of people need help, and you have the stuff that they're looking for. You have the things that can help them. So go and help them. But you've got to stop doing some of this junk stuff and start doing more stuff that's going to develop you, that's going to get you better, that's going to make you fitter, that's going to make you stronger. Guys, I'm going to recap what we've just gone through there. So the very first one was that you need to make sure that you surround yourself with the right people. That is so vital. The second thing is that you want to stop watching TV. Seriously, watch a film, by all means, chill out a little bit, but just don't watch trash TV every night for 3, 4, 5 hours and go to bed with that negativity just circulating around you. Social media, stop spending so much time absorbing that content and start spending more time creating the content, getting your message across, talking about what it is that you're doing, talk about your skills, showing people how you are valuable to that space. The fourth thing, turn your car into a university. Make that car become your little itch bay. That's pig Latin, by the way. I'll let you figure that one out. But let that car become your university. Let it be the thing that's going to help you to learn more and become more. And then finally, books, audios, again, read more, absorb more. Make sure this is good stuff that you're taking in as well. Guys, that's a really short one. I don't know how long we've been going, probably just about 10 minutes. But until next time, if you know anyone that's interested in this stuff, do tag them in. If you like the t-shirt that I've got on, you can get the t-shirt on my shop, on my website. Just go to joncovey.com/shop. It's on there. Stay humble, hustle hard. Till next time, guys, have an absolutely wonderful time. Put these 5 things into play.